Hello everyone, welcome to my channel if you're new, or welcome back if you've been watching. So, I think something is definitely coming tomorrow, whether it be at midnight or later in the day, but I think something is coming. There have been speculations that I've seen that Taylor might be on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon tonight, especially because if you go and like look up tonight's episode, usually it'll tell who like the musical guest or like regular guest is. But tonight's episode doesn't show anything, which makes it suspicious, and if Taylor was making a surprise appearance, it would make a lot of sense. Why else would it be blank like that? I think it's Taylor. So I'm gonna say that it's Taylor. Okay, so I'm gonna put up a screenshot that I took of where it doesn't show the guest. Ignore that it says June 2nd. Obviously Google got that wrong, but obviously that's tonight's episode, the 1471. Also, a lot of these most recent posts are really suspicious. So that also makes me believe that something is coming tomorrow / tonight if it comes out at midnight. Like Taylor Nation said they're gonna have one more listening party for Evermore, which in my mind means that it's like the end of the Evermore era / Fearless Taylor's version era, even though they're not gonna say that, but I think it's the end of the era, which is why they want to do one more listening party. Plus the Evermore vinyl is out now, and out of nowhere they released 4 alternative covers for Evermore, which are their digital versions. I would buy them, but they're digital. I would prefer to have CDs, so they're like collectibles. Anyways, I'm gonna put up that screenshot. I'm gonna put up like screenshots of each of the different new alternative versions of the album, so that way you can see what I'm talking about. If you look closely at the pictures, then you'll see that the background looks a little strange. The background is from the Blank Space Mansion, so that alludes to 1989 Taylor's version coming. There are also a lot of other clues, like she removed everything from her store except the 4 Evermore digital albums that they've been promoting to 11:59. And when does she remove all the merch stuff from her store? When a new album comes out. So it makes sense that a new album is going to be dropping tonight. And then some people are looking at the color of the signatures on the digital albums, and they were like, oh, each signature represents one of the albums. So like the basic one with the red signature signals red. There was one with a yellow signature, which people thought was Fearless Taylor's version. Then there was a a whitish one, but people are calling it purple, that alludes to Speak Now, Taylor's version. And there was like a mixed coloring one that people were like, is 1989 Taylor's version. And they thought the order that she posted them in was the order that the albums are coming in. I sort of believe this, but I don't think she'd be that obvious, even though she does love Easter eggs. I think it's possible that maybe we're getting more than one re-recording. Maybe we're getting 2 or 3 re-recordings all at the same time. I know, like, it kind of doesn't make sense, but why would she be giving so many hints for multiple different albums all at the same time? It doesn't make sense. So I think that more than one is coming. But if it's only one, however, I think it'll be either 1989 Taylor's version or it'll be Red Taylor's version. I used to think Speak Now was coming, but there have been the least amount of clues for Speak Now, and especially lately there have been more for Red and 1989, so I think it's going to be one of them, and I think it's coming tonight. And like I said earlier, she might make an appearance on Jimmy Fallon, but I think by tonight / tomorrow, because it'll be at midnight, I think we're gonna have a new re-recording and a new era. This is gonna be fun, and we're so not ready for this. Oh, and also someone pointed out that in Taylor's post for the Evermore albums, that the way that she spelled dance, there's actually a song or some sort of album that's spelled the same way that came out in 1989. So people are like, oh, 1989 is definitely the next album that's coming. But if you look on her website, the way that she has the supposed albums in order according to some people, it might mean that Red is coming next, because Red is the first one that's listed and it's version 1, so that would probably make the most sense if we're following by that logic. But there have been a lot of signs, and especially now, oh, and then back a few posts ago, she talked about, she said take her home in the post about the Evermore vinyl. And then Taylor Nation said, but it might have been Taylor that said, if you're missing Folklore's sister Evermore, come pick her up now or something. And people were saying that pick me up and take me home alludes to 1989 coming. I would be happy for 1989 to come, but I don't know. I feel like that's too obvious. I think Taylor is not going to be as obvious because she made such a surprise with Fearless Taylor's version, so I think it'll be Red, probably. And then I kind of got disappointed because Taylor Nation had posted something about how the Evermore vinyl wasn't the only thing hitting the stores this week, and I thought they were referring to a re-recording coming, but then the next post was the thing about how some Evermore signed copies of the CDs were being sold at record stores. I'll put that post up now. anyways, thanks for getting this far in the video, for watching the video in general. Please like and subscribe. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Anyways, bye.